You've probably heard this too many times. PCOD has no cure. You'll need medicines for life. You should just manage the symptoms. But what if I told you that's not true? Because I've seen women reverse PCOS, PCOD naturally, without pills, just by fixing the real root causes. And no, it doesn't take years. You can start seeing real changes in just 3 to 6 months if you do the right things. So if you're tired of facial hair, weight gain, mood swings, and irregular periods, this video is exactly what you've been waiting for. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 powerful tips that have worked for thousands of women. And trust me, this is a 100% foolproof plan if you're ready to commit. So before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on content that can transform your health. First, let's understand how PCOS, PCOD affects your life. PCOS, PCOD, or polycystic ovarian syndrome disease is not just a reproductive issue. It's a hormonal imbalance that affects your periods, skin, weight, energy, and fertility. It shows up in so many ways: irregular or heavy periods, acne or facial hair, thinning scalp hair, stubborn belly fat, and in many cases, infertility. And here's the scariest part. 1 in every 5 Indian women now has PCOS, PCOD. It was rare just 50 years ago, but now it's everywhere. Why? Because our hormones are under constant attack. Processed foods, stress, poor sleep, plastic, screens, pollution, it all adds up. Can you even guess how many chemicals we're exposed to in a single day? Anywhere between 7 lakh to 2 million. No wonder our hormonal systems are overwhelmed. But instead of addressing these things, most women are handed birth control pills, anti-diabetic drugs, or hormone suppressants. These don't fix anything, they just silence the symptoms while your hormones get worse inside. But don't worry, here are 5 tips to reverse PCOS, PCOD. So tip number 1, focus on strength training. Let me say this clearly. If you want to heal PCOS, PCOD, you can't avoid strength training. Why? Because PCOS, PCOD has a direct link with insulin resistance. And strength training is the most powerful way to reset your insulin. You're hungry all the time? Try lifting weights. Not only does it kill cravings, it also improves how your body handles sugar. So your insulin drops, your hormones settle, and your ovaries finally start working properly. And no, you don't need a fancy gym. Bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or home workouts work just as well. But do it every day, even if it's just for 20 minutes. Tip number 2, stop snacking. Start fasting. You don't need to eat every 2 hours. That's outdated advice. Your body needs a break between meals to bring insulin down. That's why I recommend intermittent fasting, at least a 12-hour fast between dinner and breakfast. If you can go for 14 to 15 hours, even better. Eat your meals fully. Even in case of no intermittent fasting, eat only 2 to 3 times a day. No nibbling, no random bites, flavored teas in between. Eat, then stop. Let your hormones reset. That's why I always say, after eating, you should feel full for at least 3 to 4 hours. And how does that happen? By building your plate right. Include a quarter plate of protein, add fiber, and a good amount of healthy fats. This combination keeps your blood sugar stable and cravings in check. And if we talk about supplements, you can take myo-inositol and DK-inositol in a 40:1 ratio. That has been shown to support ovulation, reduce androgen levels, and improve insulin sensitivity. It's not a magic powder, but if you're doing the lifestyle part right, this supplement can speed up your recovery. You can find it in PCOS-specific powders. Just make sure the ratio is right. Tip number 3, fix your food completely. I understand when you're on a fat loss journey, it's so easy to get distracted, snack mindlessly, and give in to cravings. But all this can be stopped if you fix your plate. Make your meals clean and nutrient-rich. Cut out processed foods, artificial sweeteners, and packaged snacks. Build your meals around real, whole foods. You can also add fermented foods to your diet like curd, sprouts, idli, dosa. And start your day with 1 teaspoon of ghee on an empty stomach. Tip number 4, say goodbye to plastics. Plastics leach chemicals like xenoestrogens into your food and water. These mimic estrogen in the body and totally disrupt your hormone cycle. Switch your lunchbox and water bottles to glass or stainless steel. Don't heat or store food in plastic. Avoid non-stick cookware. Use iron, brass, or clay. These aren't lifestyle upgrades, these are hormone protectors. Tip number 5, align your sleep and light cycles. Hormonal healing happens when you're asleep. Not just any sleep, but deep, consistent, rhythm based sleep. Go to bed by 10, wake up by 6, avoid screens at least 1 hour before bed. And this may sound strange, but try this. Spend 15 minutes in moonlight every night. Just sit quietly. You'll be surprised how it calms your system and supports your cycle. PCOS, PCOD is not a life sentence. You can reverse it, but you need to be consistent. Not for 3 days, not for 3 weeks, for 3 to 6 months. And the changes will blow your mind. If you found this video helpful, share it with a friend or sister who needs to hear this today. And if you want a full day diet plan for PCOS, PCOD, or specific recipes, drop a comment below. I'd love to create that next. See you in the next one.